Hi. Okay, so I know I look like frickin' an 80s hairband, and that's okay. So I wanted to make a video, you guys, really quick because I can't go live anywhere, really. And I feel like, here's how I feel. I feel like we are in a certain spot on this team with a lot of people. We've been a team for 2 years. We've got people who want green. We've got people who want blue. We've got people who want orange and purple and black. Okay. And I want you to ask yourself a question. Do you feel like a leader? Does your team see you as a leader? If you answered no to that question, you need to work on it. You really need to work on that because your team seeing you for a leader is the most crucial thing that you can do. Like, that is the most important thing. You've got to have them see you as a leader, but you've also got to build that tribe. You've got to build that community in your team. Okay. You've got to let your team know, I'm here for you. I care about you. I want you to hit your goals. I see you working and I care about your success. Okay. You want your team to feel that way about you. Okay. And you really have to genuinely feel that way about yourself, you know? So if you say you don't know how to connect with people, if you say you don't know how to get there, if you say you don't know how to open up and be vulnerable, that's something that you need to just figure out. You need to just literally put your nose to the grindstone. You need to figure it out. I was not I never had relationships with women. I don't have any girlfriends except for all of you guys. I had no girlfriends. I had nothing. Okay. I've had forever. I've never had relationships with women. I've never had relationships with my own mother. But for some reason, this business has opened me up to that because number one, I knew that that's what I had to do. And I knew that I had to get there. So I figured out by growing myself and reading books that I could do that. And I figured out how to do it. And if I can do that, having the past that I have had with women, then you can do it. I never had girlfriends. I had all male friends. Like, I never trusted women ever. Sometimes I still have struggles with it. My I just had an aha moment. My mom has given up on me a lot in my life. A lot. She's given up on me a lot, and she has sent me away. She has chosen relationships over me. So I think that in my life, I struggled badly with trusting women because if my own mom's going to give up on me, then who's, what woman is going to be better than my mom? My mom, that's my mom. So I struggled a lot, you guys, with personal relationships with women, and I overcame it. I overcame that. My mom sent me to a boot camp in Jamaica when I was 15 for 5 months, and she had strangers come and pick me up in the middle of the night. That messed me up really bad. To be 15, we just didn't get along, and my stepdad didn't like me, but my mom sent me away. I overcame it. I'm still not over it, obviously, but I overcame it, you know? And it's something that I still deal with every single day. But I'm building relationships with women, and I'm vulnerable with people, and I cry with people, and I lock arms with these 1,200 women that are on my team, and I believe in them, and I tell them that I love them, and I am there for them, and I send them uplifting and encouraging voice messages every single day, even when I don't have the time, even when I don't want to. Because I need to make up for that time in my life, and I need to help these girls change their lives. I need to show them that they can be anything that they want to be. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's our job as leaders to help people discover the best part about themselves. It's our job as leaders to say, okay, if I can't figure this out, what do I need to do to figure it out? What do I need to do to get there? Okay, if you have a girl on your team, she's selling like a rock star, but she's not sponsoring, you need to, as a leader, notice that. And you need to go through your team and you need to be like, okay, this girl, she's got $500 in sales. She says her goal is pink this month, but she doesn't have a team. Message her, cheer her on first of all, and say, oh my gosh, girl, you are rocking it. I am so proud of you. Holy crap. Like, you're inspiring me like crazy, girl. Thank you for that. Thank you for being you. Thank you for inspiring me. And then you kind of take the conversation from there. But you have to see yourself as a leader. You have to see yourself as someone that she's going to be excited to get a message from. You have to see yourself as such, okay? And when she responds back, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, that's, I'm loving this. It's been so much fun. And, thank you for reaching out to me. You're just such a great leader. I really appreciate everything that you do for me. And then you say, oh girl, absolutely, you deserve it. You deserve this. Like, I am so excited to have you on my team, and I'm so glad that our paths crossed so that we could be in this together. Like, holy moly, I live to have girls like you on my team who are just having fun and see the love and the light in this. Let me ask you something. You want to go pink, right? Are you sponsoring? Like, how do you feel about sponsoring? Let's talk about that and kind of just dig with her and help her to discover what's going on in there. Help her to discover, I have a fear of sponsoring. I have a fear of messaging. And then you as a leader have to say, okay, well, if you're scared of messaging people, I was scared too. It was so scary for me. Okay. But listen, as leaders, we have to learn to identify these things about our team. And if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I don't know how I would identify those things about my team. How would I identify that somebody is scared to message? I don't have that in me. Yes, you do. It's so easy to have a conversation with someone and to dig with them. Just dig. Ask them questions. You let people talk, just like I was talking. And I had my aha moment. You let people talk. And as they're talking, they're going to have an aha moment. And so are you. Because you are listening to their pain points. You're listening for their signals, right? Okay? So during that conversation, when you're like, oh, hey, girl, yeah, like, what about sponsoring? Like, in order to get pink, you've got to sponsor, girl. And the more that you sponsor, the easier it's going to be for you to hit pink, And she's going to be like, oh, yeah, I know, but I'm struggling. Like, I just don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. I don't know. And you're going to be like, listen, girl, like, you can totally do this. I was scared, and I remember, gosh, you're giving me deja vu. Like, I remember feeling that way too. And you have to say it with your voice, and that genuine, make that human connection with your team. It is so important. I want to see these groups on my team. I want to see these trees on my team, and I want to think to myself, gosh, that team. Give your team a name and shout it out every day. We are this. Give them a reason to be proud. I want to look at these teams. I want to be like, those are the Bombshell Beauties. Those are the Nonstop Northerners. Those are this. Those girls, they are close. Those girls, they have that community on their team. Those girls are good. Those girls are good. I don't need to reach out to those girls. That's how I want to feel so bad. I'm never going to stop reaching out, but I really just, I crave that feeling, you know, and I want you girls to know that you've been in this and you get it. You know what to do. You have the ability to lead. And I know that you think, a lot of you girls think, like, I've got to take the time to work on my own business. And that is very true. You do. You have to focus 80% on your own business and 20% on your team. But that 20% has to count. And you've got to work with the willing. That 20% is the willing. Okay? That 20% is the people who respond to you. That 20% are the people who express pain, that say, hey, I want this. Those weirdos that you think are crazy, but they're knocking on your door every day. Those girls, those are the ones. You give them a task. Like I gave to these girls over here. You give them a task and you say, okay, girl, you say you want this. Well, I've got a great book for you to read. Do you think if I check back in with you by 2/17, that you'll have read this book? It's called How to Build Your Network or How to Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. Go download the book on your phone. Do you think you could read that by 2/17? Oh yeah, I could totally do that. Okay, well, awesome. You read that book by 2/17 and I'm going to check back in with you. If this business means anything to them, they will read that book. Okay, you girls have to suck it up. I know it's hard. I know it's so hard, but you have to see yourself as a leader. You've got to stand tall. Okay, when I was pink status with I think it was like 8 people on my team, I started a team page. I'm not saying make a team page if you don't want to. I'm saying you need to have somewhere to build the community with your team. A group chat, a team page, anything. Do not try to teach them, things that you don't know in this team page. Okay? Message them personally. Do not create a group page and post things and then tag your entire team in the comments of every post. Connect with them personally. Personally connect with them. Okay? Each of them individually. You don't have big teams yet. They're not massive, right? You're growing. If you're watching this video, you are trying to grow. You're trying to get there, right? Okay? Personally connect with your teams. Let them know you love them. You're there for them. You want them to succeed. Go live. Share your why. Open up. If you struggled with anxiety or depression and you know that Sally Sue also has struggled with the same thing, she's just opened up to you and she said, I have been struggling and it's hard for me to stay on track. You let them know, I feel that, girl. I'm there with you. I've been there. I actually have dealt with that my whole life. I get it, but this opportunity has changed me. I've grown and I'm a better person because of this, because I pushed past those struggles and because I knew that I deserved this. And let me tell you something, you deserve it too. You've got to dig deep within yourself and you've got to discover this person that I am speaking like, this person that I have become. You've got to discover that person within you because you all have it within you. Each and every single one of you girls has this girl that I am speaking on behalf of, this person that I have become. You each have this person inside of you. Okay? You send them cards in the mail. You send them personal voice messages. Hey girl, I just wanted to check in and say, hey, I hope you're having an awesome day. I love that I get to work with you. Just thinking about you brightens my day. You rock, girl. Make it a point to talk to your team and to personally connect with them and to see yourself as a leader. Repetition. I am the leader that leaders want to be led by. Aren't you? Yes, you are. Act it. Act the part, play the part, become the part every day. You are that leader, okay? You have to build the community. Start with a team name. Start by building those relationships. Act as if your life depends on getting to know your team, okay? You know their why. Figure it out. Know their why. Know what makes them tick. Know what scares them. Know what they feel that they're good at. Keep files. Keep a binder on them. Know their birthday. Know their kids' names. Know your team, especially the ones that are working. Especially the ones that want this. Know them, okay? If you have all these girls on your team that feel comfortable with you, they all, in 1 month, you have this front line of pinks that everybody wants pink, and you guys are all locked arms. They know it. They feel it. They feel that you're there to support them. They know that you're there with them. They are going to feel so much more comfortable running together with you. I don't want them to come to me. I want them to go to you. I want them to feel comfortable going to you. It's going to feel so good when they do. Okay? That feels good. Yes, you have to separate this from the technicalities of your business, the technical things that you have to do, the booking, the selling, the sponsoring, the growing your network, and the growing yourself. Yes, this is over here. 80% of your business is that. Okay? This is 20%. This, getting to know your team and cheering them on. When you're going for green, 80% this, 20% this, but you've got to make this 20% count. Every day you've got to make it 20% because in order to do anything, it takes 100%. Okay? 100%. So you give that 80%, your full 80%. Okay? And you give this 20% just because it's small, just because it's a small portion of that 100%, you've got to give it your all. You've got to give it the full 20%. Okay? Cut out like 30 minutes of your day and message your team. Shout people out every day. Send people mail. Send them bath bombs. Send them anything. Go to the Dollar Tree. Get them something cute. Send the girls on your team something for running and for working their business every day. Okay? God, it's so important. Like, it is so important. Otherwise, they're going to leave. They're going to quit. The biggest thing that people hold on to in this business is the relationships and the love. They want to be in this with you. Okay? You are essentially selling yourself to your team. Okay? It's crazy, but it's true. All right? So focus on that. You guys, 80-20, but give it your full 80 and your full 20. Your business has to come full circle. It has to. And if you feel you don't have anyone on your team that wants this, you got to keep flipping those cards. Flip them. Oh, that's a joker. Oh, that's an 8. Oh, that's a queen. Oh, that's a king. Oh, that's a 4. Oh, that's a 2. Oh, there's an ace. You got an ace. Okay, time to keep flipping. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, there's another ace. Okay, put it back down. Time to keep flipping. You need to flip the cards until you find the aces. I can't stress it enough. Okay? Sponsor like a rock star. Become an expert at those things. Okay? Figure out how to make it happen. There are so many resources on how to sell. Zig Ziglar, he knows how to sell. Read his books. If there is something in your business that you're struggling with, okay, but you're over here reading books about sponsoring because you feel like, you just need to know more about it, but you already know everything that there is to know. You already know how to do it. You already know how to post attraction marketing, but you're struggling over here in this department and you're not reading books about this department that you're struggling with. Hello. There's your problem, right? If there is if there's an aspect of your business that you're struggling with, you've got to write it down. Write it down. What are you great at? What are you great at? What do you need help with? Are you currently reading books on the things in the you're great at column? Or are you learning how to be better at the things that you're not great at? It's all about just being mindful of what's going on and working on your mindset, okay? You've got to be a happy person. You've got to work on your mindset. You've got to, once you work on your mindset, being a sweet and loving person comes easy. It comes easy, okay? I hope this helped. I hope I wasn't all over the place. I just man, I feel like it's that time. It's time, I just feel like it's time. Okay? It's time for you girls to rock this. Okay? I feel like I'm passing the baton on to you. It's time for oranges and purples to emerge. It's time. Okay? We have that on this team. We have rock stars here. 1,200 people. Rock stars. You girls all have it in you. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. Okay? I love you, girls. And if you need anything else, set up a call with me. Call.cosmeticsbymanda.com. Let's do this together. If there's anything that you need help with, please do not hold back. Please do not pretend that you have it all figured out. Please do not act like you know everything. Please do not ask for help because you don't want me to think that you are struggling. Just ask. Okay? Bye, girls.